Hello, everyone. Eric from Alpha Advisors here with another video. Today is a special one. We have a special guest, Yusuke. He recently graduated in America from a known business school in America. I'll let you know. I'll give him the time to say that. But we have a great guest. We have a great content today. Today is about learning about what MIB, Masters of International Business, is. Why it's such lucrative, really more of a hidden gem in terms of the master's degree course, and he's going to talk a little bit more about his experience and some of the impact of MIB, and just what does one need to do to apply for that degree, and the kind of preparation that you have to go through. So, as always, like and subscribe. We are putting out content and everything MBA or MIB related content. So tune in for our videos to learn more about, and come chat with us at our website, which is a link in the description below. So Yusuke, welcome. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us.
And thank you for inviting me. I can't wait for this opportunity. So thank you for coming. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, thank you so much. Now, just to introduce yourself to the audience first, can you tell us just briefly your background, and tell us why you chose to pursue a Master's of International Business?
Sure. My name is Yusuke. Yusuke from originally Japan, and I grew up in the outside of Tokyo called Fukuoka, and came to Tokyo for the university. The university is the Waseda University. This is a top private university in Japan, and I was playing baseball since 8 years old to the end of university. And actually, I was aiming for a professional baseball player, and I played baseball university, not only university but also I trained the professional baseball team, and I went to the Japanese professional baseball team and also the Taiwanese baseball team. So I lived in Taiwan just 6 months. So, but after quitting baseball because of my injury, I realized I don't have any knowledge and I don't have enough experience for business. So I was afraid to be a businessman there and switch the career from baseball to business. So I pursued the studying abroad from Japan, because I couldn't speak English a lot, and I didn't have enough knowledge of business. So that's why this is the reason why I pursued the MIB. So actually, I knew the MIB because of our advisors, because I thought I need advisors to pursue the school to get the master, and after to consult after career. So that's why I came to the Alpha Advisors, and the TJ, the CEO Alpha, advised me to pursue the Hodo International Business School, which is the university I pursued, and I decided to take the MIB degree. Yeah, this is a briefly introduction of my background.
Wow, that is so interesting, Yusuke. I athlete turned to business professional. That's quite incredible. And the fact that you had the courage to go to the United States without knowing how to speak the language, that is amazing. And, many people are so nervous and anxious or give up their dreams because, I can't speak English, right? And so it's great to know that people like you who initially didn't know how to speak English, but came out, you worked hard and came out successful through your experience there, and now with the MIB. So can you tell the audience, for those that don't know, what is Masters of International Business? And we talk about MBAs and MBA all the time in this channel. Can you talk a little bit about what's the difference with an MBA and a Masters in International Business?
Sure. The differences in MIB and MBA is, I think the biggest difference is the age. I mean, target age. For example, that I graduated university and went to the MIB directly. So I think basically the MBA required the 2 years, minimum 2 years work experience, but MIB in whole doesn't have. So that's why these factors attract me to pursuing the MIB. So I think this is the biggest differences. And the contents of running is, I think there's no differences between MBA and MIB, but like the network, in terms of network, so students don't have the work experiences. So I think the students were very unique, but they don't have any work experience. So I think this is the biggest differences.
Interesting. Can you tell us about the program that you went to, the business school you went to, in your experience, and where did you go?
Sure. Actually, the campus is based in Boston. Actually, Harvard has many campuses like Boston, San Francisco, London, Dubai, mainly 4 campuses. This is very interesting. And some people want to go to tech company. They decided to San Francisco campus, but I was very interested in the finance, especially investing. So I decided to Boston, like finance city. So yeah, this is the location and the unique point. And in terms of program, it's very basic program, but yeah, and discussion basis. For example, the first term is the maybe accounting and marketing, so comprehensive MBA program. So I learned the comprehensive business maybe the 1 year, and after that we can choose the dual degree, which means the second degree. That's why it's very pretty interesting and unique point. And I decided to finance. Like I said, I have a really interested in the finance industry. So yeah, so timeline is here. The first is you have to decide the MIB, International Business Degree, and in the summer you can go to the internship. So I worked for the hedge fund in Boston, and this was a great experience. And after the internship, you can choose a dual degree. And I much more focus on the finance. So yeah, this is the timeline in the program.
Very, very interesting. It's interesting to hear that it's not much different than MIB is to an MBA. And so we'd love to know more about it. What kind of job opportunities are available for people that pursued an MIB?
Yeah, that's a great question, because whole MIB student has made a great job record. For example, my colleagues get their job from the GAFAM, all of 5 companies like Google, Apple. That's pretty great.
Impressive
track record. And like me, I had the hedge fund internship and the full-time offer. And some people get the marketing job from the Amazon Luxembourg. And I can't tell you all of things, because they have great the post MIB jobs. So And also some people got the job from the New York investment banking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Good, good, very good. Now, an MBA is known for its super high cost, right? Some
Yeah.
programs cost as much as 120,000, 30,000, 40,000, 140,000, or 150,000 even, right? So expensive. But tell us about the cost of getting an MIB, and if you can share a little bit about that.
Sure. I'm not pretty sure, but I remember it's about $50,000. 50. So but house has many scholarship. For example, your degree is for free for me, and there you can get maximum 40% scholarship. So that's what you mean. So it's about 50,000 times 60% is your tuition. It's pretty reasonable and pretty cheap, I think. And you got that because of it's just 1 year MIB program. You can cut the cost of living cost, like kind of. So that's a pretty reasonable, and you can get the job offer from GAFAM and or the investment banking hedge fund. That's um pretty great program for me. So yeah, this is the tuition.
Well, that does sound good, doesn't it? I mean, if I could get a degree that's similar to an MBA with a third of a cost and then work for one of the GAFAM companies, man, maybe I should have gone and gotten an MIB first. So that is excellent. Wonderful. So for the audience, can you tell us about the biggest challenge for you were an international student, right, that went to the United States. Tell us about the challenge that you encountered on your journey, and what do you think you can do to, I guess, what kind of lessons did you learn from that?
Okay, so regarding the application, I think as you emerged, the English is the biggest challenge for me because like I said, I was a baseball player and I couldn't speak English at all. So I went to Alpha Advisors and asked to them help, and they recommend to prepare the IELTS, not TOEFL, because TOEFL is too much difficult, but
Mm-hmm.
IELTS is much easier. But I many school require the IELTS as well. But I think the most applicants think I have to do a TOEFL. But actually, it's not true. I think the IELTS is enough, and so I prepared the IELTS. But that score was very poor, the 5.5, then finally. But I tried to show
Mm-hmm.
the English skill through
Mm-hmm.
the interview and finally accepted. So this is the first challenge. Then second challenge is the essay. The MIB's essays question is pretty simple, but it's pretty
Mm-hmm.
difficult. Like they ask what's your long-term goal and why HOT and why this program. This is pretty simple, but it's pretty difficult because I was baseball player, so I don't know. I don't have any long-term goal, and I don't know the school's characteristics. So it was, I think it's very difficult. But like I said, the TJ teach me and dig into my original motivation, and that's why can write I can write up the strong essay. So this is the second. This is the second reason, and the final, the third one is after entire hold. I couldn't speak English, then I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't participate in their discussion. Yeah, it was horrible, but yeah, somehow I did, and I managed to speak English and uh, and learn how to express my opinion. So yeah, this is mainly three biggest challenge for me.
Oh, very good. Thank you so much for that. I mean, I'm so glad that you brought up your experience with Alpha Advisors because really many of our clients they have similar concerns. They're similar. They're facing similar challenges, and really oftentimes all they need is a direction or a timely advice, or the extra practice that's needed to be successful on your resume or your essay or your interview. And so I'm glad that you brought that up because I I encourage everybody to come and get that professional help and support from us so we can win your admissions. Now, Yusuke, I have a final question for you. If you were to give any advice to those that are thinking about higher education and business, and you have this chance right now to talk about MIB, what kind of advice or tips would you give to our audience here?
Absolutely. So first advice is you need to go to the professional advisors because, like I said, I think you have biases like you have to take the TOEFL and get the highest GMAT score, and the essays you don't know. I think how to write up the essay. So I think I strongly recommend to consult with the professional advisors. This is the first advice and the most important advice for me to you. And the second is that MIB and MBA is not only teaching the knowledge, but also they provide you that strong network and the great opportunity. I couldn't imagine that I can get the job offer from hedge fund, the United States hedge fund, and that's pretty great experience. And the teammate and my classmate is great, and they inspired me a lot. So you don't need to think about it. So just go to MIB, MBA, and you can see the great opportunity at that time. So yeah, this is my tips and advices.
Thank you so much. Now, for those of you, for the audience here, Alpha Advisors, we are the number one, the biggest admissions consulting firm for MBA in Japan, but we have been getting so many contacts about other master's degree, not just MBA. So I think that's why we really wanted to showcase and highlight MIB from the alumni himself, Yusuke. And we're so excited to have him here. Thank you so much for visiting and talking about your experience here. Finally, I want to just give a little shout out to our website. Come and get free counseling if you're interested in any master's program, MIB, MBA, master's in finance or marketing analytics or whatever the case may be. Come chat with us. Most likely we have the person that's done exactly what you're trying to do, okay, and an advisor that can help you with. And I believe this is such a pivotal decision for you to make now so you can be successful in your pursuit of getting into that dream school and getting that post education or that dream job from your dream company. So come chat with us. The information is in the link in the description below, and we're looking forward to seeing you soon. Thank you so much, everybody. Yusuke, thank you so much for visiting.
Thank you.